All right, everyone, welcome back. We are going to look at AGLD. So, from the last update, we were watching the macro resistance area that we're at. I believe it was on the weekly chart here. Yeah, and we did get that rejection off of the $1.40 area. You can see this large wick that has formed on this weekly candle here. But switching back to the 3-day chart here, we had this nice move from the low to the high, right down perfectly to the zero point 0.5 retracement at 68. We're currently at 69.2. So if you've watched the channel before, you know that I've mentioned that a lot of times on the larger time frames, the 3-day, the weekly, when we get this move to the upside and a zero point 0.5 retracement, we a lot of times, especially at good support, we get a nice bounce off of this zero point 0.5 back to the upside. So just take that information as you will. You know, if you're going to long it here, of course, have a tiny stop loss, depending on how much leverage you're going to use. But you can see the wicks that are at this price point where we have all this rejection and now we're sitting at support. You can see there's support way back here in January of last year, and then after that it was all resistance. So we are at that support once again at this 0.5 off of this nice retracement here. So we may get a nice bounce. So what I would just watch is 68. If you take out 68, you are going to have that deeper retracement down to 57 at the 618, and you're potentially going to drop about 17% on AGLD, which could be the case here. We do not know. Nobody has a crystal ball. But I'm looking for a nice bounce here. If it's going to drop, it's going to drop. So just kind of keep an eye on all those different prices there. If we switch down to the daily chart, you can see that from that 382 at 80, once we took that out with a candle close on the daily, we had this one spawn in here. So once you have a close below 68, then that's going to tell you that you're probably coming down to the 618 here at 57. But if we can close above 68 here, there's a good chance we're going to get that nice 0 0.5 bounce here and go back up. So that's all I got for you on AGLD. It's nice when it works out the way, you know, we look at it with the TA. Heikinashi's printing red here. But yeah, when you look at it with the TA and then you get that nice high to the low, right to the 0 0.5, and it just makes it kind of, I wouldn't say wonderful, but it makes it nice to see that the TA actually plays out sometimes, especially on the larger time frames here. But do take note that you can see all the moving averages here were all curling down. If we go to the daily chart, stock RSI is falling off the table, the money flow is falling down, the moving averages are all doing this little almost a hook move where they're curling down now. So this thing could come down further. Just kind of watch the prices there, and it's going to give me an indication of which way it is going to go here. But personally, I'm going to long it here. I'm looking for a bounce. I'm going to have a tiny stop loss down here, and we'll see how it plays out. So with that said, not financial advice. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out.